5-year contract. So that is the big one for Jurgen Klopp, getting a new midfielder through the door.
Darmesh, Mo Salah, could there be movement on that possible deal to Saudi tomorrow?
As far as Liverpool are concerned, no story.
I'm going to say it again, but they would say that, wouldn't they?
Of course they would. They hold the cards though, because they don't have to sell. He's under contract. He signed a new contract last summer. His agent came out this summer when there was all this talk about Saudi Arabia to say we wouldn't have signed a new contract because we were going to leave a year later. However, as you say, money talks. Al Ittihad, as much as they are listening to Liverpool's denial and no chance that you're going to get Mohamed Salah, they are going to try. And we understand that they are exploring a deal that's worth £150 million. That's £100 million initial payment, £50 million in performance-related add-ons, and a deal that would earn Mo Salah £1.5 million a week. Now, there are two issues here. Is a deal like that going to turn the owners at Liverpool's head? And is it going to turn the head of Salah? And is that going to change the dynamic of a potential deal? Because as it stands, no deal, no offer. Liverpool says not for sale, no intention of selling it.
Where is Mo Salah in all of this? Is he up to listening to the potential offer, to potential numbers?
He has maintained his professionalism. He's been starting every game for Liverpool so far this season. Jurgen Klopp has been asked the question as well, what's he been like? Totally professional, as you would expect him to be. Played so well against Newcastle United as well. I think he got 2 assists that Darwin Núñez scored. People forget about that as well. So I don't think there's any issue with how Salah is playing. I don't think Klopp has got any issue with Mohamed Salah. It's just this, against the backdrop of this dynamic change in this transfer window that the Saudi Pro League has instilled throughout the whole of European football, and it's left them exposed a little bit because there's still a week of the Saudi window to go after this one closes. That's where the worry lies, because it's one thing, one of your best players leaving, but it's another thing, one of your best players leaving and you not being able to spend any of the money to replace him.
Mark, Tottenham, could they be doing some business on deadline day?
They're certainly hoping to. There is interest in 2 players, Conor Gallagher at Chelsea, and we also know that talks continue between Tottenham Hotspur and Nottingham Forest over a potential deal for Brennan Johnson. This could be one of the big deadline day deals tomorrow. We understand that Forest valued the player at around £50 million. They turned down a £30 million offer from Brentford earlier in this summer's window. Brennan Johnson has 3 years left on his current contract. So yeah, Tottenham could be busy tomorrow, potentially 2 midfielders, but Brennan Johnson very high up their list.
And are Chelsea going to get Manchester City's Cole Palmer tomorrow?
Yes, he was having a medical earlier on today. We understand that deal to be worth between 40 and 45 million pounds for the 21-year-old. We're just waiting for official confirmation. No issues with that one, but he had his medical, or certainly started earlier on today.
Darmesh, this seems to happen a lot. Manchester United on deadline day doing business. Is that going to be the same tomorrow?
It certainly looks that way. I don't think they planned to do that because the bulk of their incoming business was done, but circumstances, injuries, maybe a little bit of form as well, has maybe made them think we need to go back into the market. Left back has been an area, we know that. Luke Shaw and Tyrell Malacia are both injured. That's why Eric Ten Hag wanted to go into the market to bring in a short-term fix for that position. We thought it was going to be Marc Cucurella from Chelsea. He ended up playing 90 minutes in the EFL Cup last night. Threw doubt on that deal, and for every reason there was doubt in that deal, because now Manchester United are close to agreeing a deal with Tottenham for the signing of their defender Sergio Reguilon. He's been given permission to travel up to Manchester to have a medical while they finalise that deal. So that is one that could get finalised on deadline day. And the other one, which is the one that Manchester United fans are really waiting on, is Sofian Amrabat. Manchester United in talks with Fiorentina. So far they haven't been able to agree a deal because Manchester United's offer hasn't met what Fiorentina would want. They want a permanent deal. United would prefer a loan. We think a compromise could be met with a loan with an option or an obligation. Amrabat hasn't been training with the first team squad, and furthermore, he's not in the squad for tonight's Conference League playoff second leg against Rapid Vienna. So he's out of the equation as far as that is concerned. Fiorentina will want a resolution tomorrow, and if he doesn't leave, we've got a few bridges to mend, I think.
Mark, you were looking at me. You've got something. What have you got?
Yeah, breaking news. I saw Russell Martin, the Southampton boss, on Tuesday night at Fratton Park. He was watching Portsmouth against Peterborough in the Carabao Cup because Southampton had been knocked out. I said to him, are you going to be busy? Is it going to be a busy few days? He said to me, probably. It's turning into a busy few days because we've got some breaking news as well, and this one is with regards to another Sunderland player. We know that there's a deal agreed for